After the arrival of the first load of aid from the U.S. and Colombian governments to the international Tienditas Bridge in Cucuta, Venezuela's self-proclaimed interim president Juan Guaidó sent a direct message to the Venezuelan armed forces during a VOA interview.
They know what is happening in Venezuela. They have friends who had left the country. They suffer what we all suffer. This is an order for the military. Allow humanitarian aid to enter. It will be a turning point for you. Not saving lives implies a crime against humanity.
U.S. Ambassador to Colombia Kevin Whitaker welcomed the food supplies, emphasizing the United States had helped Venezuelans with more than $140 million. He says more help is expected.
This is a down payment. This is just a beginning. It's important, it's significant. It will be distributed to Venezuelans in Venezuela.
Ambassador Whitaker also thanked Colombian President Iván Duque for the transportation of this first lot of help into the Venezuelan border.
On the Colombian side, our mission is to transport, store, and supervise, have all the pertinent security up to the border.
At the international Simon Bolivar Bridge, thousands of Colombians and Venezuelans walk between countries every day. After the first shipment of aid, which consists in items like rice, coffee, powder milk, canola oil, among other items, more Venezuelans are arriving to ask if the aid is going to be delivered in Colombia. In the meantime, while the food and medicine are safely stored in a warehouse at the Tienditas Bridge, 65-year-old Venezuelan Carmen Sanchez is hoping the food can be delivered in Venezuela.
The only thing I ask God is that Maduro leaves and that there is no battle with other countries, much less people dead.
For other Venezuelans that cross the bridge every day, the only way of buying things like onions, rice, and eggs is in Colombia. They claim there is no work and no money to buy things that are overpriced in Venezuela.
The aid has to get to Venezuela. In Venezuela, people are dying. That is the reality.
Venezuela's president in dispute, Nicolás Maduro, rejected the U.S. humanitarian aid and will not allow it into the country, assuring Venezuelans do not need it. Meanwhile, Guaidó is expected to announce 2 other gathering centers in Latin America and is also considering implementing a humanitarian corridor to bring the aid into Venezuela. Cristina Caicedo, Smit, VOA News, Cucuta, Colombia.